Well, joining me now to talk more about Mexico's efforts to keep tourists coming is Rogelio Ramirez, an economist based in Mexico City. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Just, the first question I want to ask you was, we heard there in that report that tourism is the third biggest industry, if I could put it that way, in Mexico. So is the economy of Mexico being impacted in any way by this rising violence, drug-related violence?
Yes, indeed. The government admitted a couple of years ago that the effect of violence could round up to about a couple of percentage points of GDP. Mexico's economy now is growing around 4% per year, which means violence probably has taken off about half of the growth in each of the past 7 years when the former President Calderon started a war against drugs.
Right, we know that the tourism industry is important, but it is not a general problem in Mexico, is it? It's confined to certain areas and certain resort towns.
That is right. However, most of the territory has at least one or two spots that are attractive to tourism, and tourism also gets the benefit of domestic tourism, and domestic tourism has been affected likewise as international tourism has.
When we look at the numbers, the prospect of Mexico dropping down in the list of the world's most visited countries was published by a UN agency, the World Tourism Agency. Yet Mexico itself is saying that last year there were more visitors to the country. And then we have another anomaly that despite the fact that in some areas there were fewer visitors, that income has increased. So is it the case where there are fewer visitors, but they're spending more?
Yes, that is true. Probably the statistics that you referred to show what is the level of visitors or the level of income from tourism in 2012 compared to the past few years. But we have to keep in mind that tourism plummeted in the year 2009, both from the effect of the U.S. recession and from the effect of the avian flu, which caused an alarm about Mexico in the spring of 2009.
Okay, so we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks for joining us.